organisation. Right, we've got a brilliant speaker coming up for you next. She's one of Liverpool's finest. She is the MEP for the North West, and somebody just said this to me, when she was chair of the Finance Committee in the early 1990s, she helped secure a massive amount of European money to come into Liverpool to regenerate it. So she is one of your absolute finest. Please give it up for Theresa Griffin!
Hello, Liverpool!
Yay!
For those of you that's come from every corner of the UK and international visitors, welcome to my city.
Yay!
A true European city. It was Europe that stood in solidarity with Liverpool when it was on its knees. It was Europe that invested in our young people. It was Europe that showed the way for Liverpool. And it was European Capital of Culture in 2008 that put this wonderful city truly where it belonged on the international stage. In the run-up to the referendum, I walked into a meeting in the European Parliament when a Tory MEP said, "The best thing about coming out of Europe is getting rid of all of this unnecessary health and safety legislation." I happen to believe, we believe, that every worker has got the right to leave their home in the morning with the expectation that they will come home safe to their families at night. Health and safety legislation born in the European Parliament under attack by a Tory Brexit. 16 to 18-year-olds didn't have a chance to vote. Liverpool voted to remain. Liverpool City Council has voted for a people's vote on the final terms of the deal. In the European Parliament, every day, people from every political party, except for the far right, and by the way, Nigel Farage did lie to you. Yes. So did Boris Johnson. Quite frankly, people, where's the 350 million to the NHS that he promised us on the side of his red bus?
That's why I want a people's vote.
So every political party ask me every day, can you remain? We want you to stay. European commissioners are now saying openly that Brexit is a lose-lose. If it's a lose for car workers in Ellesmere Port, it's a lose for car workers in Cologne. And we've seen last week prime ministers from other EU countries asking for the UK to remain. In Ireland, 30,000 people cross the border every day to see family, friends, to work, to study. There are 13 cross-border health services, which means, God forbid, if you have a heart attack in Donegal, you are now taken to the nearest hospital in Derry. You do not have to go to Galway or Dublin. We cannot have a hard border in Ireland.
Yay!
Merseyside, if it's a hard Brexit, will lose 12% of its economy. But this isn't just about economics. This is about people's lives. 100 120,000 EU nationals work in our precious health service. Friends, people are not pawns. We have to support people. So trade unions and citizens from across the UK in Liverpool, I'm asking you to send the rest of Europe a message. We want to be part of the EU 28. We don't want just the EU 27. So, to Carlos from Portugal, to Immaculada from Spain, to Edward from France, to Georgie from Bulgaria, to Peter from Poland, I will say it once, then I want you to say it 3 times as loud as you can to all of the press and media in the UK and across Europe, to this disgraceful Tory party and to our friends across Europe. I'll say it once, 3 times, okay. We are European. We